Hello, Linda here from Linda Active. Unfortunately, Minnie's inside today. It's kind of overcast outside, so she decided to stay in bed. We are doing your workout today, Jessica. Now, you may be able to hear it in my voice. I'm still recovering from a really bad flu, so I'm probably not going to be talking as much as usual, but I will definitely still give form pointers, and I may have coughing fits throughout, which I will mute, so don't worry. So we're going to do side laying exercises today for inner thighs, outer thighs, glutes. You wanted kind of a ballet inspired feel to it, so we're going to do that. I'm using intervals of 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, just to give me an easy guideline to follow for each exercise. And we are going to be changing sides a little bit more frequently, simply because my stamina is not back to where it used to be. But if you want to increase the intensity of this workout, feel free to put on some ankle weights or a resistance loop just above the knees. Okay, without further ado, Jessica, let's get into that side laying position that you like so much. Make sure your rib cage is pushed away from the floor, your hips are stacked on top of each other, your neck is nice and long, and we're going to actually keep our legs at a 3/4 bend today, slightly on a diagonal. So if you were on a yoga mat, your toes would be pointing to the front corner of the mat. The very first exercise, we're just going to go up and down. Now I want you to actually allow your foot to just go heavy, okay? So what I mean is, don't kind of point it, don't flex it, but just allow it to kind of flop. And then I want you to think about turning the heel up and the toe down slightly. Now, in this elongated position, which is not fully straight, you're actually going to find you're using that outer glute and hip area a lot more, especially if you're letting your foot just hang there. So it should already be starting to feel nice and toasty in there. So sometimes it's not all about lengthening. Of course, we do like a bit of lengthening, but sometimes it is about finding the way to make it the hardest on your joints, on your muscles. Okay, 2 and 1. Now we're going to go up 2, 3 and back down. Up 2, 3 and back down. Are you ready? Make sure you're still pushing away from that shoulder. Up 2, 3 and back down. Now the tendency is to want to point your feet. If you're anything like me, I always have to kind of think consciously, keep that foot relaxed, let it just drop. 2, 3 and down. And if this ever gets too much, guess what? The way to make it easier is up 2, 3, straight leg and more in line with the hip. 2, 3 and down. Up 2, 3 and down. So remembering to point the toes down slightly and the heel up. Should already be getting really hard. I'm feeling that burn. And of course you can come down here if you prefer not to use your obliques too much. Jessica won't mind, I promise. Up 2, 3 and down. Now bring your knees in slightly and we're just going to go knee and toe. This time you can point your toes. So they're not directly in front, they're still slightly out. Knee and toe, knee and toe. So we're going to do half of it at this speed, and the last 25 seconds we're going to speed it up, okay? But if you don't want to, then just keep going at this speed. Knee and toe. That burn is happening. Okay, are you ready? Start with me now. Knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe. A little bit faster. Ouch, ouch. Come on. Just a few more. Five seconds. 2 and 1. Now we're going to stay in this position and we're going to do a clamshell from this position, keeping our entire bottom leg down and pushing our knee up to the ceiling. So if you want to, you can actually push with your hand to try and help guide that knee up higher. So usually we've got our shins up, which is how I like to do the clamshell. But in this case, you're going to find your bottom leg really working as well. So you're welcome. All the way up and down. All the way up and down. Deep breaths in, up and down. Keep using that hand if you find that it helps you. You're connecting those toes. 10 seconds. Up. Are you still keeping your tummy pulled in? Are your hips still stacked on top of each other? Are you still pushing out of that shoulder? Last time. Now, bring that heel up. You can slightly elongate again, and we're just going to press up and back. So tap your knees together and push up and back. Bend, extend back. Bend, extend back. So you're extending and you're going up. You should feel this a little bit in that back fat area as well. That's a bonus. Now after this one, we're going to switch sides and we're going to do that whole series again on the other side. Up, tap, and up. Try to really lengthen behind the knee on this one. And if you do need longer breaks, I totally get it. Then just take a longer break and come back when you're ready, or just press pause so you don't miss out on any reps. And one. Okay, so other side, starting with that elongated bent knee position. Make sure you're stacked, make sure you're pushing out, and we're just going to go up and down. Now, do you see what I'm doing straight away? Pointing my toe. That's not the aim of the game. You're just letting it relax. Now, if this whole relaxing situation is not working for you, then by all means flex or point the toe. I don't want you to kind of lose form if you're finding the relaxed foot is cramping you or anything like that. I'm noticing on this side, I'm feeling more of a cramping feeling. And that's probably because this is my less dominant side. So I'm going to just monitor what's going on. Jessica, are you feeling this yet? I'm already feeling it first exercise because we use this to support. And it's going to be brutal. Okay, so we're going to go up 2, 3 and back down in the same position, also with that floppy foot. Deep breath in, start, up 2, 3 and down. So we're not going to come all the way down. You're kind of hovering and then coming up further. Up 2, 3 and down. Remember, this is your option. It's easier, or this is your option. It's much easier, or this is your option. It's a bit easier. 1, 2, 3 and down. Find a way of doing it. It does not have to look like mine. As long as you're feeling a burn, as long as you're challenging yourself. Jessica won't mind if you modify. Up 2, 3. It burns so bad. 2, 3 and down. And down. Oh my goodness. Okay, slightly further in. So not directly in, but slightly further in. And we're going knee and toe. We're starting slow. Start with me, and then after 25 seconds, we're going to speed that up. Knee and toe. So this time, really focus on using your hip to rotate the knee down, rotate the knee up. And still think about pushing away from the mat with the bottom oblique. Keeping your belly pulled in, keeping that shoulder relaxed. Whoops, I forgot to speed it up. Speed it up with me now. Oh my goodness. Speed it up, speed it up. Maybe you remembered and you were thinking, what are you doing, girl? Well, you're not speeding it up. Okay, clamshells from this position. You can kind of come in a little bit more, and we're going to come up and down, keeping our toe connected to our bottom foot. And remember, you want to push up. You may not have as much range of motion on your less dominant side. That's usually the case. That's definitely the case for me. But I'm trying to really get that knee up to the ceiling. And again, you're probably going to feel the bottom side engaging quite a lot more than when we do the whole clamshell like this. That's how we usually do it, although you do still feel the bottom side with that. But here I'm kind of using my bottom leg to anchor down, and I can really feel it flexing as I push my knee up. Come on, nearly done. Okay, so now we're going to go on that angle and we're going to extend and tap in. So everything aligned, perfect form, and extend back, tap in, extend back, tap in. Really long extension. Deep breaths. We're going to stay on this side to do some inner thighs. So if you're finding your shoulder is getting too sore, you can definitely come all the way down. But in this position, you're engaging a lot more muscles. That's why I like to stay up here, but I'll let you shake it out for a second. So come up, shake your shoulder out. Deep breath. Come back in line now, bend the back leg, front leg is on an angle to the front, and we're going to tap in and swing forward. Tap in, swing forward. Now, really focus on heel up, knee down, and try to hover that leg quite high the entire time. So from this angle, you may not be able to see, but there's a big gap. I'm keeping my leg up high the entire time. Tap and forward. So the higher you keep your leg and the more you turn your heel up, the more you're going to feel your inner thigh. Tap and flex. Nice job. Okay, we're going to come straight leg in, bend and extend. So it's a circle. So it's similar but not the same. In, straight, bend, extend. Now once again, fight to get the heel up, knee down. You're really going to feel your core here. Circle front. It's almost like a bicycle type move. Straighten behind that knee and then sweep it in, keeping the leg high. Nearly done. Okay, now can you come to kind of a diagonal? Do a big circle coming closer to your belly button, up around. Okay, so you're starting diagonal as if your toes pointing to the corner of the mat, and then up and around. Once again, inner thigh shining up to the ceiling as much as possible. So much tougher if you pick that leg up. Of course, if you're down here, you can definitely still do that, but you will notice it's a lot easier, so you need to bring that leg up higher in order to get the same results. We're switching sides after this one. Big circle up and around. Keep that leg super straight, heel is up. No slouching. And last time, okay, switch that over. So other leg at the back, foot to the corner of the mat. We're going to come in and we're going to come sweep. Tap, extend, sweep, center. So you're always coming back to that diagonal position. Now, are you focusing on your heel up, knee down? I hope so. Are you focusing on keeping your leg up high? How are we going, Jessica? Are you enjoying this? Definitely a good burn, but it's not like excruciating. It's something that we can definitely do and not have that dread factor. But of course you can make it dreadful by adding some heavy ankle weights, which I know some of you will be doing. So good luck with that. And forward. Now we're going to come in line, bend and extend. Straight, bend, extend. Okay? And once again, heel up, knee down, large range of motion. Keeping that leg up, like a bicycle. Make sure you fully extend behind the knee. Now, if you can't do this, do it a smaller range of motion. Maybe you're here. I probably should have told you that on the other side. But you don't have to keep the leg as high, and you don't have to come directly in line with your belly button. Breathe. And that is it. And now we're going back to that diagonal as if you're in line with the corner of the yoga mat, and big circles. So keep the legs straight. If you want to put your other foot down flat instead of being up on the toe to have more of an anchor point, you can do that. Big circle around. So you're going from diagonal to in line with that belly button. And remember, this is your option. Big circle. Around and up. And the higher you bring that leg, the more you're going to feel it. So Jessica, get your leg up. I know you love all this side laying stuff, so you're going to have to really give me big circles. You asked for it, right? We're switching sides again, and we're going to do outer thigh, so we're actually staying on this side. So we're going to do a quick shake out again, although it was only 3 rounds this time. Now, come into a side laying position. This time stack both of your legs. We're going to do a bend extend all the way back, in and forward, all the way back. So now it's kind of like a bicycle, and you're allowing your upper body to go forward as the leg goes back, in and forward, all the way back. This should feel really good on your back as well. It's a little bit of a stretching type move. And if you prefer to bend the bottom leg to give you more stability, you can do that. All the way back. Nice job. Now we're going to draw up, extend with the knee facing us, and come down. So kneecap to the front, draw up, swivel up and down. In, swivel up and down. Now really try hard to get your legs straight. And if you can't do it all the way up, maybe you're just here. Just come to wherever you can totally straighten behind the leg. Kneecap front, kneecap ceiling, up and down. Try to get the full range of motion. Even if you need to slow it down, that's fine. Now, bring those legs in as if you're doing a clamshell, and we're going to open, up, down, and close. Okay, clamshell, this time with the shins up, and then down, and up, and up, and down. Try to get that knee up to the ceiling. Come on. Holding that bottom leg in this position is tough too. So a little bit of a bonus on the supporting side. Up and down last time. Now we're going to keep that leg up. If you want to hold this leg, you can. You can do it from either side, but I would say in front. And then we're going to pulse the knee in, okay? Now this one's a little bit tougher. So same position, pulse the knee towards the shoulder. If you want to hold on here, you can. It's not easy, I know. And if you want to be down here, or maybe you're just down here, that's fine too. Try to keep that kneecap towards your shoulder, because the tendency is to kind of turn it towards the front, but don't do that. Come on. Switching sides after this one. Starting with those big bicycle moves. In and in. Come on. 10 seconds. You can do it. Breathe. 2 and 1. Ouch, ouch. All right. So, the same 4 exercises on this side. Starting with that in and forward, all the way back. In and forward. All the way back. So knee, extend, and back. And I want you to actually use your upper body here. Push your upper body forward so that you get an even bigger range of motion towards the back. And think about squeezing your glute as you push back. This is a great stretch sculpt move. It's not super intense, but it's setting you up for the next few exercises. Nice job. So now, kneecap to the front as you come up. Turn the knee up and straighten. Come back down. It's up and up and up and down. Up and up and up and down. So remember, you want to try and get that kneecap to face your shoulder. And if you need to, keep it down here. And if you don't like pointing your feet, flex your feet. You find a way of doing it that works for you, as long as it's challenging. This is great hip mobility right here. So really use your hip to turn up and down. Up and down. Come on, last time. Now come into that clamshell position with your shins up, and we're going to come up and up, down and down. Deep breath in, up and up, down and down. Second last round. Come on, people. Come on, Jessica. Finish stronger than you started. Up and up, down and down. And of course, if this is not enough for you, you can do a second round. No one's going to stop you, or you can just add on a segment. Maybe just do the first outer thigh segment again, or maybe just add on the inner thighs after this. So you can mix and match the different segments. And up, down, and down. Okay. So remember, this one you're holding on and you're pulsing your knee to your shoulder. Deep breath and a stretch. So come up and straight leg and pulsing towards the shoulder. Either you're holding your foot or maybe you're not. And if this is really not working for you, just put your foot down and focus on this leg. The most important part of this is to keep your knee facing your shoulder. And remember, this is your option. Or maybe you're holding on down here. try to keep the leg super straight, even if it's not all the way up here. Maybe your leg is here, but keep it straight, okay? We've got 10 seconds now. This is it, Jessica. Finish strong with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ouch. That was actually a tough one. It's kind of the exercise where your body tends to want to cramp a little bit because it's such an awkward angle. We never really use that angle in day-to-day life. So let's stretch it out a bit. Deep breath in. So how did I do, Jessica? Was it ballet inspired enough? I know it wasn't full ballet, but I tried to do all of those nice flowing movements for you that you like. And definitely a good burn as well. And some core work, upper body work, holding us in that side laying position. That's why it's such a good one, isn't it, side laying? Because it does use the rest of your body as well. Even though you're focusing on the lower body, so much else is going on too. Pull that in. And then bring that across and push down a little bit. Ouch, this is my dominant side, and stretching on this side is always kind of like a love-hate thing. Definitely feeling that. Come to the side and pull your heel to your butt. Pushing your hips forward, stretching your quads. And then before we go to the other side, come into a straddle. Just come down and stretch that out. Feels so good. And then other side. And bring that heel in, push your hips forward. Deep breath. And coming into a butterfly stretch. Sit up nice and tall. Opening through those hips. And then just cross-leg it and side to side, stretching out those shoulders, behind the head, and pull back, and then twist, and twist. And we are done. Thank you so much, Jessica, for your suggestion. It really helped me out to have a mat workout while I'm still recovering from this cold, but it was still tough, let's face it. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be back soon with another custom viewer workout. Bye for now.